up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Undead Unluck Chapter 238. And before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable birthday kitty over here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have an audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we do cover in the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you are a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, which we are covering Red Ranger Isekai and the second seasons of The 100 Girlfriends and Toilet Bound Hanoka-kun later today. And there's even more on the way, so please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, this is the second to last chapter of Undead Unluck, at least as far as I know. And last chapter, we completed the game, and everyone's negator powers are gone, the Yumas are gone, and, well, I'm sticking by my guns here. I really wish Andy and Fuko were reborn as humans and, you know, find each other, but I guess we're not getting that. But anyways, Fuko at least doesn't have her memory. So at least there's that. But anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. The future they fought for is here. And this chapter is titled 01. According to Luna, and the final reward for clearing this game, from this point on, you are all gods. Design this world to your liking. In my final moments, that is what I wish to see. Well, that's what she said. But it's pretty much fine as is, ain't it? There's still, true, there's still some dangerous stuff lingering around like war, but I imagine things would go south without rules that deal with fighting and strife. Well, duh! Yeah, same with sickness. It's why us doctors exist. Oh, but I killed Autumn. Oh, Autumn wasn't a master rule, right? Oh, crud, you sure screwed up. Excuse me? Then how about we add one called Season? We have one last slot open. Spring. Spring! Oh, spring! No, if we do that, then all countries will have the same weather. It could throw a lot of things out of whack. What if revolution wasn't a course plunging the planet into the sun? Not like this either, like this. If we rotate around the sun at the right distance, some countries might see the 4 seasons come to fruition in a similar fashion to how they did before. Gotcha. Consider that rule added. You decided that way too fast. Okay, so this I kind of like a little bit. So they're deciding the rules of the world. They're the gods, which I think is fair, but still, I think that after all of this is said and done, I really was kind of thinking that they could, I kind of would like all of them to be reborn as humans and without all their memories and stuff like that. I think that would be really nice, but I don't think we're going to get that. Like it even matters, let's see. Luna probably wanted to see a little more hesitation, don't you think? Like it even matters. We're finally free of our negation abilities. Yeah. The one thing we've always wanted was to be free in this world, right? Yes, which means now is the perfect time. As of today, the Union is disbanded. Thank you all for taking on this fight together. From here on out, let's all enjoy our lives to the fullest. Yeah, Fuko is so confused because she doesn't have her memories. Yeah, her memories, right? If only we could fix her for with science or medicine. It's God's handiwork. I doubt we'd be of any use. Thank God. And any helpful artifacts are long gone now. Yeah, he's floating. I want to do something to help her, but sheesh, you guys sure are downers. I've got just the plan in store, so go ahead and leave her to me. You can all rest easy. Do whatever it is you always wanted to do. Right, got it. All right, time to restart my budding acting career. What should I do? Well, I've always wanted to be a painter. I'm gonna be a photographer. Yeah. Oh, then you can take my headshots. It's a small world out there. Catch you on the flip side. Of wherever your dreams may take you. Now then, I guess we should get going too. What? Going? Where? Actually, where are we? Ain't it obvious? To where you and I kick things off. So come full circle. Okay. Aha. There you are. Hey, Soul! Hey, Soul. So you could still see me. Was that? You can't see him? Who? Wait, that's dangerous. Whatever, anyway, why are you here? Why? Because if I were in your shoes, I'd be here too. We were both given it our all, so it only makes sense you'd want to know, right? Why you lost and where it all went wrong. Unlike Sun, it didn't feel like we cut you. Luna, and wait, aren't you cold? Why are you shirtless? Luna kept you alive, right? Beats me. This is a good question. Why is he alive? What do you want? You waste no time, I see. But quit pulling my leg. You know what I'm here for. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Give her back her memories. You can do that, can't you? What makes you believe that? Because memories are ingrained in the soul. Hey, careful. The Remember artifact proved that to be true. Even so, I'm under no... Thank you, Soul! I'm under no obligation to return her memories. Oh, yes, you are. It's dangerous. It's dangerous, I say. I'm pretty sure that's why you survived. To take a critical look at the world we're about to create and see how it differs from Luna's and Sun's. Soul, rather than be assimilated, you are to remain here. Why? I should be with the others. I want you to teach them. They'll be working according to the laws they selected. They were right. They were right where I told you, weren't they? Well, how were they? Pretty different from me, right? Yeah. How come? Simple, unsettling, but all they negated were God and the abilities that use the rules to torment people, not the rules themselves. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised. It's obvious. I want to negate the world where people who tried to negate me lived. I sided with the gods who had the power to change that world for me. Well, that's the difference, I guess. Surprised you managed to make it back. You were in space, weren't you? Don't you remember? I collided with you. You what? You remember during Unluck's meteor shower? You mean I was even affected by Remember, though I don't recall you ever joining their side. They totally got us, huh? Yeah. Well, what are you going to do now? Well, the world's not going to change, so I'll have to. I like that. I'll seek out guys who are as fed up with the world as I am and tell them to knock it off. It's pointless after all. I see. I'll help out. I'll make sure no one complains. This world has been validated by them. I said it's dangerous, you know. I fucking hate this! You know you're not undead anymore. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, it's good to be back. I fucking hate this. Time to enjoy life together. I fucking hate this. I went from having a great ending, a great final arc with Mission Yozakura family. Granted, I said it in my Mission Yozakura family live reaction, there was one thing that I was not happy about in terms of I was not happy about a little bit of a Mashima moment, mind you. But that was more, I still think that was an editorial interference. But this, though, no. What I wanted was a little bit different. I really did not like Soul giving her memories back. Why? They should have just, you could have had it in the final chapter where I really wish it wasn't Soul that gave her memories back. I really wish it was just like her heart being like her saying, man, you look, like, I don't know who you are, but you seem familiar or something. Because that would show that that love does conquer all. You know what I mean? Oh, God. That's the book I'm thinking of, is Fallen. The Fallen series. Not the Fallen series, but it's called Fallen. And Fallen, at the end of the series, hold on, let me make sure I have the right title here. It is... The book was titled, and I actually covered this on my channel, in Rapture, basically they were reborn as humans, right? Because they were both angels, essentially. And they were reborn as humans, and they found each other again, years later after they grew up and whatnot. And the line that the character, Daniel said, because the epilogue is like 17 years later, and what Daniel said, who is one of the characters who turned mortal, he said, "You just look so familiar, I could have sworn we met somewhere before." I really wish that you would have had Fuko say at least once. You could have had her say, "I swear, you look so you just look so familiar. I could have sworn we have met somewhere before." That would have been so fantastic. You could have ended the chapter like that, and I would have been so fine with it. You could have had Soul say, "Look, there's nothing I could do, blah, blah, blah." Either that, or it's like, or have Soul say, "Yeah, I could do that, but you should be living your life," or something. And then after, Soul left, then have Fuko say something on the lines of "You look so familiar. I swear I could have we met somewhere." Or actually, she should have said that like near the beginning of the chapter or something like that. But I really don't like Soul giving her back her memories. I don't like it. It just really... We haven't had a Mary Sue like this, a really bad Mary Sue like this, or not bad, I'm sorry, a really strong Mary Sue like this since Emma in The Promised Neverland. This is insane. I am so frustrated. There's literally no consequences. The fuck is this? Is it too much to ask to have a consequence here? To have like Fuko, like Andy help Fuko retrieve her memories by just being at the same spot where they were and be like, "Oh, wait a minute, this seems familiar. Why does this feel familiar?" Like something. I don't understand. As I said, we saw it at the end of the Fallen series in Rapture. Oh God, I really wish that she was reborn as a human. I really do. And you could have had as I said with Rapture, there was a 17-year time skip. You could have done something like that here, and it would have worked so much better than this. Instead, we have like the ultimate Fukosu shit here. I'm so irritated. This would have been the perfect chapter to have, you would have had Fuko reincarnate and, you know, her soul, we would have seen her soul disappear and reincarnate. And then you would see, like, you would have like a 17-year time skip after everyone disperses and then see Fuko and Andy meet at the same spot. Fuck, you could have had Andy reincarnate too. Yeah, you could have had Fuko and Andy reincarnate, meet at the same spot, like at, you know, as I said, at the end of Rapture, and then it would have worked. Could have had a great epilogue and everything. Fuck, I wouldn't give a shit if Soul returned their memories then. It could have been like a redemption kind of thing. I'm curious what you guys think about this. I like the rule stuff, fine. This shit is fine, but like, having Fuko just get her memories back right away, this really pisses me off. This really pisses me off so much. What was the point? What was the fucking point? I'm probably gonna title this video that. What was the point? What was the point of any of this with Fuko? What was the point? At least with Promised Neverland, there was a point. There was still a purpose for all the shit that happened. Here, there was no fucking point for any of the shit to happen. Any of the sacrifice, none. There was no fucking point. None. And that's bullshit. Like, the stuff with Soul, I think, is interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I really think it could have been handled. I really think I would have rather, to be honest, I would have rather have this chapter be about Soul and see what was happening on Soul's point of view with Luna and the deal they made with Luna. I think that would have been way more interesting, and then this shit be in the final chapter. I fucking hate this chapter. Oh my god, I hate this chapter so much. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this final arc. I've hated this manga and hate is a strong word, but I've really hated the majority of this final arc, or the majority of this final loop. This final loop has been horrible. Oh my god, it's been really bad. Would I say this is worse than what we had? Would I say this is worse than Domestic Nakanojo's ending? I don't know. That's saying a lot if I would say this is worse than Domestic Nakanojo. Oh my god, it might. Oh god, is this worse than Domestic Nakanojo? Oh my god, it's up there. We'll see how the final chapter is for this, but god, it is definitely up there with Jujutsu Kaisen and Domestic Nakanojo. It definitely is. The only reason why Jujutsu Kaisen, for those wondering why Jujutsu Kaisen isn't worse than Domestic Nakanojo, is Jujutsu Kaisen's final arc at least had like decent fights. At least had some good stuff up in there. But goddamn, like, oh god. Oh god. Oh. I'm so fucking pissed. Oh my god. I'm very curious what you guys think, especially if you're a Domestic Nakanojo reader. Could this possibly be worse than Domestic Nakanojo? I feel like the only reason why it's not worse than Domestic Nakanojo is Domestic Nakanojo just like completely destroyed everything that was set up. But Undead Unluck, like, I don't know. I really don't know. It's up there though. Like, this ending is this. Oh god, we'll see. We'll see what happens in this final chapter. We will. I think the only reason why it's not worse than Domestic Nakanojo is Domestic Nakanojo, like, totally destroyed his ship. I think that's why. But this is such bullshit. This is bullshit. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, what you guys think of this arc. Or think of this chapter. This is such bullshit. Oh, now I remember why this isn't worse than Domestic Nakanojo, or nor worse than Jujutsu Kaisen, is because unlike those series, Undead Unluck actually is fixable for the most part. You need to add more chapters, yeah, for sure. But, and also obviously change a story point here by having Fuko just have Fuko reincarnate. But for the most part, I would say that's why Undead Unluck is not as bad as Jujutsu Kaisen and Domestic Nakanojo. Yeah, that's why. It took me a second. But we'll see how this final chapter is, though. We'll see how it is. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. I really fucking hate this chapter. I really do. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing, and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Undead Unluck content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Oh my god. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!